I stood in front of the mirror, watching the seamstress pin the final alterations on my wedding dress. The ivory silk caught the afternoon light perfectly, and I couldn't stop smiling. "You look absolutely stunning," Sophie said from behind me, her eyes already watering. "Ryan's going to lose it when he sees you." "Stop, you're going to make me cry and ruin my makeup trial." I laughed, blinking rapidly. Sophie Lynn had been my best friend since college, and having her as my maid of honor made everything feel complete. We'd been through everything together: bad boyfriends, career changes, family drama, and now she was here for the best moment of my life. "I still can't believe you're getting married in 2 days," she said, adjusting the veil on my head. "It feels like yesterday when you came back from that marketing conference gushing about some guy named Ryan. That was 3 years ago." I reminded her, feeling warmth spread through my chest at the memory. Ryan Mitchell. Just thinking his name made me smile. We'd met at a marketing conference in Chicago. I was presenting on social media strategies, and he approached me afterward to tell me how impressive my presentation was. We ended up talking for 3 hours over coffee, then dinner at this little Italian place near the hotel. He proposed on a beach at sunset. I said dreamily, even though Sophie had heard this story 100 times. "It was so perfect, so, Ryan, he's one of the good ones," Sophie agreed. "You're lucky, Em." My phone buzzed on the counter. I picked it up and saw a text from Ryan. "Ryan, heading out to the bachelor party. Jake's picking me up in 20. Love you, can't wait to marry you." I smiled and texted back immediately. "Me, have fun. Don't let Jake get you into too much trouble." "Love you more, Ryan. Never. See you tomorrow for the rehearsal dinner." "Red bachelor party tonight?" Sophie asked. "Yeah, Jake's organizing it. Marcus, Tyler, and Ben are going too." "Are you worried?" Sophie raised an eyebrow knowingly. "About what?" "About Ryan at a bachelor party. You know how those things can get." I shook my head firmly. "Ryan's not that type of guy. He's loyal, he's honest. I trust him completely." And I meant it. Ryan had never given me a reason to doubt him. He was respectful, thoughtful, and always put our relationship first. The idea of him doing something stupid at his bachelor party didn't even cross my mind. "You're right," Sophie said. "He worships the ground you walk on." My phone rang. "Mom, hi, sweetie." My mother's voice sang through the speaker. "Just confirming the rehearsal dinner tomorrow at 6. Your father and I are so excited." "Me too, Mom. Everything's set. And you picked up your dress." "I'm literally wearing it right now for the final fitting." "Oh, I wish I could see. Send me a picture." "Mom, you'll see it in 2 days. I want it to be a surprise." She laughed. Fine. Get some rest tonight, Emma. Big day coming up." "I will. Love you more." I hung up and looked at Sophie. "I should probably head home. I want to get a good night's sleep. Are you sure you don't want to do something tonight? We could grab dinner, watch a movie." "I'm exhausted," I admitted. Wedding planning is no joke. Sophie drove me home, and by 9 p.m., I was already in my pajamas, tucked into bed. I felt so content, so ready for the next chapter of my life. In 48 hours, I'd be Mrs. Emma Mitchell. I drifted off to sleep with a smile on my face. Somewhere around 2:47 a.m., my phone buzzed on the nightstand. I barely registered it, too deep in sleep to care. I'd check it in the morning. I woke up at 8 feeling refreshed and happy. Sunlight streamed through my bedroom window, and I stretched lazily before reaching for my phone. 3 missed calls from an unknown number. 1 text message. I frowned, probably spam, but curiosity got the better of me. I opened the message. "Unknown, thought you should know who you're marrying. Good luck with the wedding." Below the text were 3 video attachments. My stomach dropped. My hands started shaking before I even clicked on the first video. The video loaded. A hotel suite, dim lighting, music playing in the background, and there he was, Ryan, my Ryan, kissing a blonde woman in a red dress. His hands were on her waist, she was laughing, he was smiling. No, I whispered, no, no, no. I clicked on the second video. Ryan dancing with a brunette. Her hands were all over him, running through his hair, down his chest. He wasn't stopping her, he was enjoying it. My chest tightened, I couldn't breathe. The third video loaded and my entire world collapsed. Ryan in a bedroom with a redhead on the bed. The video was only 15 seconds, but it was enough. I watched all 3 videos again and again. I kept hoping it was some kind of sick joke, some deepfake, something, anything other than the truth. But it was him, his watch, his laugh, his voice, that stupid blue shirt I'd helped him pick out last week. The timestamp read 1:32 a.m. last night. I sat frozen on my couch, tears streaming down my face. I felt like someone had reached into my chest and ripped my heart out. My phone buzzed. Sophie, morning, ready for brunch. I'll pick you up in 30. I couldn't respond. I couldn't move. Another buzz. Sophie again. Sophie, you okay? I finally typed back, me, come over now. Please, Sophie, on my way. She arrived in 12 minutes. I opened the door, and she took one look at my face and knew something was horribly wrong. Emma, what happened? I handed her my phone without saying a word. She watched the videos. Her expression went from confused to horrified to absolutely furious. What the hell, she hissed. What the hell is this? It's Ryan. I choked out at his bachelor party. Who sent this to you? I don't know. Unknown number. Sophie watched the videos again, her jaw clenched. Emma, you need to confront him right now. I can't. Yes, you can. You call him right now and demand an explanation. He hasn't even texted me good morning. I said bitterly. He's probably still passed out from his fun night. Sophie sat down next to me, wrapping her arm around my shoulders. I'm so sorry, Em. I'm so sorry. I buried my face in my hands and sobbed. At noon, Ryan finally called. Morning, babe. His voice was raspy, hungover. Last night was crazy. Jake went all out. Can't wait to marry you tomorrow. I didn't respond. Emma, you there? Come over. I said flatly. Right now. What? I was just about to grab lunch with the guys. Ryan, come over now. There was a pause. Are you okay? You sound. 20 minutes. I hung up. Sophie squeezed my hand. You've got this. When Ryan knocked on my door, I felt like I was going to throw up. I opened it, and he immediately tried to kiss me. I stepped back. Emma, what's wrong? I held up my phone and pressed play on the first video. His face went white, completely white. Emma, I can explain. Explain what? My voice was shaking. Explain this. I played the second video, then the third. Ryan stammered. I was drunk. I didn't mean. You didn't mean to kiss 3 different women. You didn't mean to take one of them into a bedroom. It's not what it looks like. Then what is it, Ryan? Tell me, because it looks like my fiancé cheated on me the night before our wedding. He tried to grab my hands, but I yanked them away. I was set up, he said desperately. The guys, they encouraged me. It was just the atmosphere, the drinks. Who sent me the videos? I don't know. You don't know. I swear, Emma, I don't know. Maybe one of the guys playing a prank. A prank. I laughed bitterly. You think this is funny? No, God, no. Emma, please. It was a stupid mistake. It didn't mean anything. I love you. I would never intentionally hurt you. Did you sleep with any of them? He hesitated, just for a second, but that second told me everything I needed to know. Get out, I said quietly. Emma, get out. Please, we can work through this. I said get out. Sophie appeared in the doorway. She told you to leave. Ryan looked at Sophie, then back at me. Tears were streaming down his face now. Please, Emma, don't throw away 3 years over one mistake. You threw them away? I said, not me. Now leave. Sophie physically pushed him toward the door. He stumbled out, still pleading, but Sophie slammed the door in his face. I collapsed onto the floor, sobbing. I spent the rest of the day in shock. Everything felt surreal, like I was watching my life fall apart from outside my body. My mom called around 4. "Hi, honey. Just checking on final details for tomorrow. Did the florist confirm the bouquet delivery?" I couldn't answer. "Emma, Mom," I whispered, "something happened." What's wrong? I can't marry him." Emma, what are you talking about?" Sophie took the phone from me. "Carol, it's Sophie. Something happened with Ryan. Can you come over?" My mother arrived 30 minutes later, and I showed her the videos. She went pale, then red with anger, then pale again. "That bastard," she hissed, "that absolute bastard. I don't know what to do," I said. "You don't marry him," my mother said firmly. "You deserve so much better than this, Emma." But I needed answers. I needed to know who those women were, who sent me the videos. Why? I opened Instagram and started searching. I found Jake's story from last night, photos from the bachelor party, a luxury hotel, drinks, the guys laughing. And then I saw her, the blonde from the video. She was tagged, Vanessa Cole, event coordinator. I clicked on her profile. She was beautiful, confident. She worked at the hotel. I kept scrolling through the tagged photos and found the brunette, Lily Tran, bartender. The redhead wasn't tagged anywhere. My hands were shaking as I typed out a message to Vanessa. I'm Ryan's fiancé. I saw the videos. I need to know what happened." She read it immediately, but no response. I waited 10 minutes, 20, 40. Finally, a reply. "Vanessa, meet me tomorrow at 10 a.m. Rosewood Cafe. You deserve the truth." I showed Sophie. "I'm coming with you," she said immediately. That night, I called my mom again and told her everything. What I knew, what I didn't know, what I planned to do. "You don't have to go through with this wedding," she said gently. "No one will judge you." "I know," I said. "I'm not marrying him, Mom. I just need to understand what happened first." "Okay, sweetheart, whatever you need." I didn't sleep that night. Sophie and I arrived at Rosewood Cafe at exactly 10 a.m. Vanessa was already there, sitting in a corner booth, nervously stirring her coffee. She looked up when we approached. "Emma, that's me. I'm Vanessa. I'm so sorry you have to go through this." We sat down, and I got straight to the point. "Tell me everything." Vanessa took a deep breath. "Ryan and his friends booked the penthouse suite at our hotel. My manager assigned me and Lily, she's a bartender there, to work as entertainment hosts. It's a professional service we offer. We socialize with bachelor parties, serve drinks, keep things fun. Nothing inappropriate. We're not escorts." "Okay," I said quietly. But Ryan, he took it too far. He was flirting aggressively from the start, buying us expensive champagne, pulling me aside when his friends weren't looking, and then he kissed me. My stomach churned. I tried to keep it professional. Vanessa continued. But he kept pushing. Lily had the same experience. Then he asked if we knew anyone else who wanted to join. That's when my roommate, Madison, showed up. She wasn't working. She just came as a guest. "The redhead," I said. Vanessa nodded. Ryan zeroed in on her immediately, and Madison, she liked the attention. They went into the bedroom together. For how long? Over 30 minutes. I felt like I was going to be sick. What happened in there? Sophie demanded. "I don't know exactly," Vanessa admitted, "but use your imagination. Did anyone try to stop him?" I asked. Jake did. He told Ryan to cool it, that he was going to regret it. But Marcus and Tyler were encouraging him. They were filming parts of it on their phones, laughing about it. They were filming it. Sophie's voice rose. Vanessa pulled out her phone. "I recorded the videos because I felt guilty. I couldn't let you marry him without knowing who he really is. I found your Instagram through his tagged photos and sent them to you. Why?" I asked, "Why did you care?" "Because I have a sister," Vanessa said, tears in her eyes, and if someone did this to her, I'd want someone to tell her. You deserve to know. I felt a strange mix of gratitude and devastation. Do you have proof that his friends knew? Sophie asked. Vanessa showed us screenshots of a group chat. Marcus had written, Ryan's gonna regret this tomorrow lol. Tyler replied, what happens at the bachelor party stays at the bachelor party? I felt sick. Absolutely sick. Thank you, I said quietly, for telling me. Vanessa reached across the table and squeezed my hand. I'm sorry. I really am. Sophie and I left the cafe in silence. I called the venue first. Hi, this is Emma Clark. I need to cancel my wedding tomorrow. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is everything okay? There's been an emergency. I understand I'll lose the deposit. Let me check with my manager. Hold on. I called the caterer next, then the photographer, then the florist. Most of them were sympathetic. Some weren't. I didn't care. My mother helped me draft a message to send to all the guests due to unforeseen circumstances. The wedding between Emma Clark and Ryan Mitchell has been called off. We apologize for any inconvenience and appreciate your understanding during this difficult time. I didn't explain why. Not yet. Ryan called me 15 times that afternoon. I didn't answer. At 6 p.m., someone knocked on my door. I already knew who it was. I opened it but didn't let him in. Ryan looked terrible, unshaven, red-eyed, broken. Emma, please, he begged. Please don't do this. I'll do anything. Therapy, counseling, whatever you want. Just don't cancel the wedding. I know everything, I said calmly. Vanessa told me. Lily Madison, how your friends encouraged you. How you spent 30 minutes in a bedroom with her. His face crumpled. It was a mistake. No, I interrupted. A mistake is forgetting to pick up milk. A mistake is being late to dinner. What you did was a choice. You chose to betray me. I was drunk. Being drunk doesn't change who you are. It reveals it. I handed him a box, his clothes, photos, gifts. We're done, Ryan. Emma, please, goodbye. I closed the door. He stood outside, crying, begging, but I didn't open it again. Sophie hugged me as I cried. You did the right thing, she whispered. I knew I had, but it still hurt like hell. A week later, everything exploded. Someone leaked the videos online. I don't know who. Maybe Vanessa, maybe one of Ryan's friends, maybe someone who got their hands on the footage. But suddenly, everyone knew. My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Friends, family, acquaintances I hadn't spoken to in years. OMG, Emma, I just saw the videos. I'm so sorry. You dodged a bullet. What a scumbag. Are you okay? Do you need anything? Ryan's reputation was destroyed overnight. His coworkers found out. His boss called him in for a meeting. Ryan worked in corporate finance, and apparently, his company had a strict morals clause. He was put on temporary leave. Jake posted on social media. I didn't condone what happened at the bachelor party. I tried to stop it. I feel terrible for Emma. Marcus and Tyler went completely silent online. Ryan's mother called me, sobbing. Emma, I'm so sorry. I raised him better than this. I don't know what happened to him. I'm sorry too, Patricia. Do you think there's any chance? No, I said gently. There's not. Ryan tried to contact me again, leaving voicemails about how his life was falling apart. I blocked his number. Sophie came over with wine. You should feel proud. You stood up for yourself. I just feel exhausted. The videos going viral brought unwanted attention too. Strangers messaged me with opinions. Some supported me. Others blamed me for airing dirty laundry. I deleted all my social media apps. 2 months passed. I threw myself into work. My boss, Laura, was incredibly supportive, giving me flexible hours while I healed. I started seeing therapist Dr. Monroe. She helped me process everything. The betrayal, the humiliation, the grief. You're grieving the person you thought he was, she told me. That's completely normal. Sophie convinced me to take a weekend trip to the mountains. Just us. No men, no drama. It was the first time I felt genuinely happy in months. I started journaling, exercising, reconnecting with hobbies I'd abandoned while wedding planning. Through mutual friends, I heard Ryan's life was still spiraling. He'd lost his job permanently. He was drinking heavily, isolated. Part of me felt bad for him. But a bigger part remembered the videos, the lies, the betrayal. One day, a handwritten letter arrived in my mailbox, Ryan's handwriting. I almost threw it away, but curiosity won. The letter was long, rambling, full of apologies and regrets. I'm in therapy now. I'm trying to be better. I know I destroyed the best thing in my life. I don't expect you to take me back. I just want you to know I'm sorry. So sorry. I read it once, then I put it in a drawer. Maybe one day I'd respond. Maybe I wouldn't. For now, I was focused on healing. 6 months after the canceled wedding, I ran into Ryan at a coffee shop. Complete accident. I was meeting my college friend Nina, and there he was sitting alone, looking thinner and older. Our eyes met. He looked like he wanted to run. I took a deep breath and walked over. Hi, Ryan. He looked shocked. Emma, hi. I didn't expect to see you. Can we talk? Just for a minute. We sat down at his table. Nina gave me a thumbs up from across the room. How are you? I asked, honestly, not great, but I'm trying. I've been sober for 3 months. Got a new job, nothing fancy, but it's stable. I'm in therapy. That's good. I don't expect you to forgive me, he said quietly. I just hope you're happy. I'm getting there. You look good. Healthy, strong. Thank you. Is there any chance we could be friends? Someday? I considered it, maybe. Someday? But not now. He nodded. I understand. We stood up. He extended his hand and I shook it. Take care of yourself, Ryan. You too, Emma. I walked back to Nina and she immediately asked, Are you okay? I realized I was. Seeing Ryan didn't hurt the way I thought it would. That night, I deleted the videos from my phone. I didn't need them anymore. A year after everything fell apart, my life looked completely different. I got promoted at work, senior marketing director. My mom cried happy tears when I told her. I moved into a beautiful apartment downtown with Sophie as my roommate, and I started dating again. Nothing serious, but it felt good to be open to possibilities. I met someone interesting recently, David Chen, architect, kind, thoughtful, emotionally mature. We've been on 3 dates, and I actually feel hopeful. You're glowing. My mom said during our weekly phone call. I feel good, Mom. I'm proud of you, sweetheart. You turned something devastating into something beautiful. Sophie jokes that I glowed up after the breakup. She's not wrong. One evening, I was scrolling through old photos and found one of Ryan and me from our engagement. I stared at it for a long time. I didn't feel sad. I didn't feel angry. I felt grateful. Grateful that I found out who he really was before I married him. Grateful for strength I didn't know I had. Grateful for the people who supported me. Sophie, my mom, even Vanessa. I deleted the photo without hesitation. My story isn't about Ryan anymore. It's about me, how I survived betrayal, how I reclaimed my life, how I chose myself, and that, I realized, is the happiest ending I could ask for.